I got this Marilyn Monroe wig from Wig is Fashion. I really love it, but I just felt some of the tones in it looked a bit yellow. I was going for more of a platinum look. To take some of those yellow tones out of the wig, we'll have to essentially tone the wig. When we talk about toning the wig, we do mean dyeing the wig, but in a very minimal way. We're dyeing it so not to change the colour, but to change the shade. Whenever you want to tone a wig, you want to take the colour you want to remove and go to the opposite side of the colour wheel. In this case, we're looking at purple. Dyeing the wig very minimally with a purple will take out some of those yellow tones and bring it back into a more neutral blonde shade. When I dye synthetic wigs, I usually use Rit Dye More. It is formulated for synthetic fabrics, but is also suitable for wigs. The colour I'm using is royal purple. When you use this dye, you have to add it to almost boiling water. When I boil the water, I use a small portable electric hob. This means my wigs are nowhere near an open flame and they're away from the kitchen. I add a very small amount of dye, usually roughly a quarter capful, maybe even a half a capful. It should look like this, almost like a purple water. To test the dye colour, you can use a paper towel. Just dip it in and then it should look barely visible. You should see very little purple. With the water and dye mixture just under boiling point, I then add the wig. You need to completely submerge the wig. Then I take my silicone spoon and I stir it as much as I can. I stir the wig for roughly 1 to 2 minutes. After this time, I will take it out and check the colour. If the wig still needs to be toned a bit more, you can always put it back into the mixture for another few minutes. If you've ever used a purple shampoo, that's why you use purple, is because it takes the yellow tones out of your hair. It's the same type of idea with this, but you can't use purple shampoo on a synthetic wig because it's not hair, it's actually made of plastic. After the 1 to 2 minutes is up, take the wig out as carefully as you can and put it onto a towel. It's maybe a good idea to use tongs for this. When the wig is towel dried, I put it back onto the mannequin head. I can clearly see that a lot of the yellow tones have been cancelled out and it's brought it back into a more platinum colour. I brush the wig and dry it with a hairdryer. Remember, this technique can be applied with any colour, it's not just yellow and purple. Finally, I steam the wig. I do this as I'm going to restyle the Marilyn wig, and to do this I prefer to start with a simple straight hairstyle. You can see from the before and after footage that there is definitely a difference. It's very subtle, but a lot of those yellow tones have been taken out, which is exactly what I wanted. So I'm very happy and hopefully this will help you too.